Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Fired Up Live, a very...
Oh, nope, now it is.
we're screwing up the biggest live of our life here.
Good thing there was no one in here until right now.
Welcome to Fired Up Live on a Friday. Fired Up. Oh, you're already seeing what we're about to release. You're already seeing it. There's a theme going down for FEDCon 2022 in Arizona. And we are going to show you a little video that is going to give you some insight on dates, going to give you insight on where, and I think you already know the theme.
Yes. Wait, you have to do the whole welcome in your movie voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the main stage. we don't have music. So, giggling like a schoolgirl over here. Quentin, it is going to be unbelievable what we're going to put on. It's going to be amazing. And I think without further ado.
Really? You don't want to wait for a couple more people?
Let's wait and see. Let's wait for a couple
How about you
people.
tell us about your evening while we wait?
I'll tell you about my evening while we wait for some people to filter in. Hopefully they filter in.
Yes.
So no more masks as of right now. It's really up to the business if they want you to have a mask on anymore. So masks are done. Social distancing is done in New Jersey. And we're going to look to get back to business and back to the way we live. And last night, a place in town, Bon Appetit, if you're in town, you should go check them out. Karaoke's back. So we went and did some karaoke. And it was minus 44 degrees in that room. And I was doing some singing, Lisa.
What were you singing?
So I sang a little Billy Joel Piano Man. I sang a little Sublime Santeria. I sang a little Ed Sheeran, Perfect.
Ed Sheeran.
And Louis Capaldi, whatever the name of that song is.
All right.
But yeah, so I don't know. We have 4 people. I don't know if we're ever gonna have more than this. If you're here, don't move.
Ready? Are y'all ready?
We're gonna release a little video showing you again just a quick snippet into what FEDCon is gonna be, where, all that good stuff. And without further ado, the release. How do we connect? How do we build? How do we brand? How do we talk the same language? How do we get new talent in the industry together? Digital. And there you have it. It's quick. It's a quick release. It's a quick release. So
Taz just came in too. So Taz, did you get the video?
Where we're going, we don't need roads, Lisa. Welcome to Digital. Food Equipment Digital Disruptors Conference, FEDCon, the only conference directed towards digital branding and marketing in the industry. Hyper focused on that. Of course, we're going to touch topics that are important. Of course, we're going to get panels together. We're going to have manufacturers and reps and dealers and service companies and facilities in the room, and we're going to chop it up. And we're going to get fired up. And we're going to talk about all the amazing things going down in the industry. And we're going to tackle some of the hard stuff. I mean, I do it here all the time. We get controversial. We say things that are not usually said out loud in the industry. I think it's time. It's time. It's important that we start speaking out loud and sharing our knowledge, sharing our expertise, sharing our insights. A lot of that's going to go down, and we're going to be releasing sponsorships next. The people and the companies that have already reached out, don't worry. I'm sending it your way first. It will be on the website as well for you guys to take a peek. FEDDCon. I apologize for the delay on that website. There's just a lot of different things that need to kind of come together for this to launch proper. So we're getting close. I think we're getting close. Maybe next week, maybe the week after.
Hopefully, fingers crossed that our team could get it together.
Yeah, hopefully we can get this together for you right after Memorial Day weekend is over. Next week sometime. Hope to release the website and the conference page And once the hotel opens up, I will say book early, guys and gals, book early. On the same thread, on the same announcement, I want to say we have region leaders that are going to be reaching out to you guys. Maybe we'll do some video stuff. Maybe some different things will be happening. So Josh Zolan of Windy City Equipment, you know him well, and Taz Sutherland, you know him well. These guys are your West Coast and your Midwest guys. Region leaders, I will at this moment in time kind of be the East Coast guy, but we might need an East Coast region leader, Lisa.
We may, and it won't be me.
It won't be you. You got too many things to do.
Yes, I do.
I can't put another one on Lisa's board.
Nope.
You don't understand. There's a lot going on here. So FEDCon, April 25th to the 27th, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It's the early part of the week. We did our best with these dates, and
really, we really did our best. It was rough.
Yeah, I mean, I took 2 trips to Phoenix, Scottsdale area for like basically overnight stays and came back. But we were struggling because we wanted to make sure that the room rates were going to be good for you guys coming out of the pandemic. So I think you'll see that the room rates are pretty fair, especially with the time of year we're going out there. And I know Terry Kelly wanted to hear 2 words: golf course. We're gonna get some golf going. Don't worry about that. 240 or something or so golf courses in the county that we're going to be in alone. So we're going to find the good one. We're going to hook it up, hook it to the FEDCon, and you guys and gals can book it and get yourselves a tea time and enjoy. So there'll be that. Feel free to bring your spouses. I mean, this is a beautiful property. I visited it, stayed overnight, and so we'll be at the Omni Monte Lucia. And
Monte Lucia.
So when you get to the Valley of the Sun and you get to the Omni, I will say this. The one thing that they told me, when you walk through, yes, you're in Arizona and you're southwest and you're smack dab in the middle of Camelback Mountain. Pretty cool view. But you're going back into Spain. That's what the Monte Lucia is. And you're going to be taken back into all the architecture and the different things you're going to see, the art, and very, very Spain-esque. So you'll be transported. Yeah,
I think so. And you will be transported, fed to the future.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. That's right.
Okay, can you tell them about the cool thing in the spa?
So the spa as well. I was actually going to mention that about the spouses too. Yeah, come to the spa, bring your spouse. You'll love the spa. It's very cool. And I think at this point in time, COVID is completely over with by the time we get there. So when you walk into the spa, you pick a crystal of your choice. It kind of tells you a little bit about each crystal, and you kind of place it. And you walk into the next room, and there's a much bigger crystal, and you put that onto like the wishing area in front of the crystal, I guess.
Okay.
And then you take your hands and you put them on the crystal, and it's supposed to take all that energy and all those different bad things out of you, and rejuvenate you, kind of thing. And when it got there, she said, when this crystal was here, when we just put it here, it was smooth, it was clear, you could see right through it, and now there's cracks all throughout it. And that's basically from the energy being released from people touching it.
Wow.
Pretty wild.
It's cool. I'm excited for that.
Yeah.
I'm going to feel like a superhero.
Yeah.
Touching that crystal.
So yeah, it's a very cool property. There's a few pools. There's the Oasis pool. There's the Casbah pool. There's another pool. I mean, I think you can make a real. This is an experience that we want to bring to you. This is not just another conference. This is an experience. So you're going to be having all kinds of amazing food. The event that we're going to have, it's going to be a nice big dinner kind of event. Well, we're not telling you yet.
We can't tell you everything.
Can't tell you everything right now. So Fed to the future, ladies and gentlemen. Fed to the future. That's the hashtag that we're going to be using all conference long. Feel free to start using it now on any posts and any videos and anything you do. Feel free to hashtag Fed to the future so we can follow you along as we lead up to the conference. And then at the conference, that will be the hashtag you want to use all conference long for the experience. We're going to have an opening kickoff reception. And there's going to be a very special thing. Hopefully we can make it happen. I don't want to say yet because I have to talk to the hotel.
Oh, what is that? I can't read your mind right now. Oh, yes.
I don't want to say that.
we can't we can't give that away yet because we do have to make those arrangements.
Yeah. We have some interesting opening reception thing that is going to go down. I don't want to divulge it.
Taz says, do it, McFly.
Biff?
Might have to book this one. I think you do, Jared.
Jared is our Canadian neighbor.
This one's going to be worth it.
You got to come. You got to come, man. You got to come. It's going to be the connecting, the networking, and the keynotes, the inspiration, the workshops. There's going to be the connection. Can we talk about the Connection Express?
Yes, because you should definitely talk about how this one's going to be different from the first. For everyone who went to the first one.
Yes.
What's different?
So it's going to be different because it's going to be bigger. We had 70 tickets sold on our first conference we were put on. Unbelievable. And we got people down to Miami, and we really chopped it up. It was great. It was. I thought it went, for our first one, I thought it went really well. We were in one room the whole time. I know we jam-packed a lot of stuff in, so we're gonna take a lot of the advice that we got after. People loved the content. They loved the food down there. Shout out to the Confidant. And this time we're gonna be in a much bigger room. So we have a nice big ballroom area. We're gonna have some breakout rooms. So we'll be moving around. That's number one. Another thing we didn't have last time was a vendor area, which we're not going to call it the boring vendor area.
No.
Boring.
Boring. We don't do boring here.
At Fed to the Future, FEDCon, you, as a sponsor, have the opportunity to be in the Connection Express area.
Yes.
And it's going to be lit.
It is going to be lit.
8 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And honestly, I know Quentin really loves trains. And he actually said, stoke like a time-traveling locomotive. And what's funny is the Connection Express is kind of like a take on a train, because we're the connection engine.
The connection engine, the train, the traveling locomotive, the time-traveling locomotive is pulling in to the Omni Monte Lucia Spa and Resort in Scottsdale. And it is going to be amazing at the Connection Express. So when you're sponsoring, we're going to get you all set up. And we're looking to have the food be in that general area. We're going to have different things going on to keep people coming in. We want people to be in there in between sessions. We want you guys to be connecting and building relationships. And I saw that from the first one. So many people that I know for a fact never knew each other before the FEDCon, for the first Fed conference, are now talking and friends. And I see them on Facebook and LinkedIn, and maybe they're doing some business together. This stuff was real. It happened. It was just amazing. We had Hobart in the room. We had Roger Smelser, United Service Technologies, in the room. Alpha Omega. Josh Zolan was there. Safessa was in the room. Heather. Mopsy, Allison Cody, Executive Director. We had FCSI, a representative from FCSI in the room. There was a lot of stuff.
That's awesome.
There's a lot of people in this room.
That's awesome.
A lot of service companies. Gary's East Coast team over in Connecticut. Shout out to the girls over there, and Gary as well.
Ooh, I'm pretty sure this is Terry. I would love to know what he means by this. All I can say is the Electrolux Professional Cafe.
Oh, Terry.
Uh-oh.
We gotta talk, man. You're getting me excited.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Well, I know Terry's traveling and he's having a beautiful Memorial Day weekend. He was driving by Quentin's house around midnight last night. Quentin, did your house get egged last night? We might know who did it.
I'm not sure if Terry was on before when you mentioned him. Tell him the 2 words, his 2 words.
Oh, Terry, yeah, if you're still here, golf courses, we got you. We're gonna get some tea time set up and make it a very special event for you. So you'll be good to go. So the connection engine, the Connection Express, and now we're talking about Electrolux Professional Cafe. I love it. This is going to keep people in the Connection Express area, I bet. And love that.
If I can just mention while we have some folks in here, if you do want to be notified for early bird tickets, I know we keep scrolling the text number at the bottom of the screen, but also feel free to DM us your email because we will be doing email blasts about ticket information as soon as we have it.
Yes, and there, just so you know, so you'll get the discount off the regular admission ticket, but there'll also be a place for you to click the box for an additional VIP ticket.
Yes.
That is going to get you to an exclusive, because there's only a certain, by the way, there's only a certain amount of VIPs we can sell. It'll be exclusive to those first come, first serve to the closing event.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's all you can say.
That's all I can say.
For now.
More to come. We can't give it all away. We're almost a year out, but we're releasing things now. We're getting the buzz going, and we're gonna be in your feed really strongly the next 10 to 11 months. So I apologize for that, but I think you're gonna be really excited to see the stuff that we're putting out. So
I'll make sure it's not just Rich's face you'll be seeing. We'll be seeing Taz and Josh as well. Maybe myself. I'm getting excited for the Fed.
You know, for people, maybe for people that didn't come, let's play it again.
Huh?
Play the video again.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. So just in case you were here and you missed it, or you weren't here rather, and you missed it, here again is the release of information on Fed to the future.
How do we connect? How do we build? How do we brand? How do we talk the same language? How do we get new talent in the industry together? Digital.
I just love it.
Love it. Love it. So again, FEDCon, April 25th to the 27th next year at the Omni Monte Lucia Spa and Resort in Scottsdale. Theme, Fed to the Future. And feel free to dress up like your favorite Back to the Future cast member.
Yeah. Or 80s in general.
I mean, you can, and it's not required. You might be the only one who does it. But man, we're just excited. We've been working behind the scenes on this for the last month and a half.
Yeah.
And it finally has come to fruition. Now that we have this, now you're going to start seeing agendas put together. Now you're going to start seeing some keynote speakers that are going to be there. You're going to start seeing the panels that we're putting together. Fired up panel, tackling some issues. I mean, the fired up panel is going to be one for the books. Because we're gonna dive into some stuff that might be hard to talk about, but it's all for positive impact. It's all about impact and change, and that's a big piece of the puzzle of what Fed is. We're here. We're Change Nation. We're not just Fed Nation. And always calls me when I'm on live, which tells me she does not get notifications or watches my live.
Gonna have to set up her notifications on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm live. So that's the big announcements today. I was gonna get into some maybe other stuff, but we're already 18 minutes in. I don't think I need to do any more chatter. Rod, let's go. Fed to the future, my friend. Fed to the future. And if you're seeing this and you're not in the community on Facebook, get over there. It's happening. It's all happening over there. We're growing daily and weekly, and there's a lot of stuff going on over there, and we're gonna have a lot of announcements over there that may not necessarily be out in public. So there's a lot of things that go down in that group that are exclusive. So get to Food Equipment Digital Disruptors on Facebook, facebook.com/groups/FedConf, and that's the way you do it. So we're fedding to the future, ladies and gentlemen. We're fed to the future. FEDCon 2022. Mark it in your calendars. Save the date. Tell your spouse. Get ready. We're going to the Valley of the Sun. There's a spa. There's a pool. There's a big networking event going down. There is golf. There's parties. I mean, it's endless. But it's going down.
What happened? We were too fired up?
We shut this whole thing. We just broke the fire up.
They can definitely still hear you though.
They can hear me.
Yep.
Well, just stand by. We got so fired up today, we burnt out the camera.
And are we back?
We are not back.
No. Oh, it says battery too hot. Too hot. Guess we're gonna have to just
We're gonna end it here with the video.
Take it down.
Take it down with the video.
Again.
We're gonna end it with the video, ladies and gentlemen.
How do we connect? How do we build? How do we brand? How do we talk the same language? How do we get new talent in the industry together? Digital.